We live in an era of total digital connectivity, surrounded by people and instantly reachable at any hour. Yet the feeling of being truly known remains elusive. This chart tracks the divergence between our rising digital availability and the steady collapse of meaningful human connection reported over the last decade. The Quran names this internal pressure Maishatan Duncan, a life that feels narrow and constrained, even when our social circles appear vast. To find the root of this distress, we have to look beneath the social surface, where Islamic psychology and modern neurobiology reveal a deeper hunger. This hunger traces back to the Fitra, the soul's inherent primordial orientation toward the divine. Human relationships are vital, but they cannot fulfill the soul's primary need for its creator. Loneliness serves as the Fitra's signal to reconnect with the source of its being. This path to reconnection begins with the Prophet Muhammad's early retreats into the jagged wilderness of the Hijaz Mountains. He sought distance from the moral chaos of Mecca, climbing the silent ridges of Jabal al-Nur to find a clarity the city could not provide. This practice of khalwa, or intentional solitude, reframes the act of being alone into a dedicated space for reflection and worship. In the deepest hours of the night, the Prophet stood in Tahajjud prayer, worshiping when worldly support is absent and the heart is most receptive. Neuroscience shows this focused meditation diminishes activity in the brain's default mode mental refuge from daily stress. This mental gap created in the cave allows the heart to separate from worldly anxieties and prepare for a higher purpose. But silence can be loud. When external distractions fade, internal worries often surface with new intensity. Dhikr, or constant remembrance, anchors the wandering mind. Reciting the divine names replaces the hollow whispers of isolation with a steady internal presence. We also look to Islamic narrative therapy to reframe our struggles. This approach views hardship as a chapter of Iman, the refinement of character through adversity. The Prophet Yunus found himself trapped in the darkness of a whale's belly, a state of total isolation that birthed his most sincere connection to God. Healing also requires looking outward. Reaching out to the vulnerable and forgotten through Sadaqah completes the transition from isolation back into community. Islam's moral economy breaks the cycle of loneliness by shifting the focus from individual pain toward the service of others. The Quran provides the ultimate reassurance. Allah is closer to the human heart than its own jugular vein. This ancient manuscript preserves the declaration of that proximity, recording the Creator's response to every believer, "I am near." For the believer, being alone on a prayer mat no longer feels like isolation. The room becomes expansive, filled with a presence that supersedes any human relationship. Even the year of sorrow in the Prophet's life was followed by a more profound intimacy with the divine. When loneliness returns tonight, resist the urge to scroll. Lay out a prayer mat and speak to the one who is already waiting for you to turn toward him. Loneliness provides the necessary silence required to hear the voice that has been near all along.